Hi. Get ready with me while I talk about why I was gone for a little bit and why I honestly wanted to quit social media like completely. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while. I have so much to say. You guys commented some questions on my vlog that I posted, so I will be going through those. But first I'm gonna actually grab my steam pot and turn it on because I sweated out my roots just a little bit, so I want to fix that up. The occasion today of me getting ready is Luca's birthday. I literally haven't put on makeup. I don't know when the last time was. Probably it's been a month or so. Mostly because of the whole piercing situation. Like, I just wasn't really able to wear makeup at all. And I'm gonna get my stitches out tomorrow. But I'm still gonna put on some makeup because why not? Turning this one on. Also, just some details on my hair. I'm wearing clip-in hair extensions right now. My hair is definitely transitioning, girl. I'd say like more than half of my hair now is natural and curly. It's still kind of short because I kind of just keep cutting off straight ends and it's not really in a good haircut. It's probably super uneven, but I'm wearing hair extensions. I forgot that's gonna be loud. I'm wearing hair extensions just from a random brand I found online. I will let you guys know in a few months time if I recommend, because I feel like with clip-ins, like you really just have to wear them for a little while to see how the quality is. So far I do love them, but I also feel like they do kind of get tangled fast. So, but I kind of get that with all like clip-ins. I don't know if it's just me, but once it's brushed out, like right now I brushed it out before I started filming. I hope that isn't annoying. It's gonna stop once it's done heating up, but yeah. And I feel like I got a good color match because I mean I haven't dyed my hair in, I don't know, probably over a year now, maybe. I don't know, I haven't dyed it since I've been growing it out. But it's kind of like all over the place, so I went with like a natural brown and I feel like it does match quite well. So yeah, anyway, that is heated up now. Let's spray some heat protectant. I'm using this one. I'm kind of just using up everything that I have. I'll just get into this right now because I feel like I'm gonna forget later on in the video. But I have learned so much from my years of doing content creation and being like an influencer basically. And one thing that was big was like the overconsumption and constantly buying new stuff and wanting every new product. And I'm learning to just use what I have, and then once I really need something I will like buy something, but I'll first like have it on a wish list and like just be more aware of what I'm buying, because now I'm in a place where I'm like purging. I have so much shit, like I have so many clothes and I'm just like trying to sell it all because I literally don't have room for it, and I also don't like want all of it anymore. Like it's so crazy. I don't know if it's because my frontal lobe is developing, like I'm turning 25 this year, but I just don't want all of this shit anymore. I was kind of just saying that because that bottle is literally like almost empty and I've had this for so long, but I'm just using it because I'm not gonna buy a new heat protectant if I still have one that works. Even though I have one on my wish list that I want, it's just like not necessary for me to get right now. That's just one thing that just came up in my mind. I was like, let me share that because I feel like it's probably like good information to share, and like I feel like we all need to like just be more aware of our purchases because there's just so much like constantly that I see that I'm like, oh I want, oh I need, but like do we really? Like the makeup I'm putting on today, like I have not bought any new makeup recently. I did get some gifting, which I was not expecting because I was like, probably every brand has now forgotten about me because I haven't been posting and like no one wants to work with me anymore, and I'm just gonna be like this was it, you know, this was my social media career. If you're a brand watching, please send me makeup. I don't know what's hot right now. Like I literally haven't looked into like makeup trends or like products or what brands are creating and like what, I don't know, like I've like isolated myself from that. So even if you're a small brand, you know, let me try some shit out because I don't know what to get, and like I need to find new good stuff. Yeah, I have some like gifted makeup that's like new, but it's like lip products, but like all the like base stuff and everything I'm gonna be using, I've probably used in a Get Ready With Me like 6 months or like a year ago, so because I still just own the same shit. See, that looks better, right? Just a little bit more polished. I think that's good. I love the little bang. Like I want even more layers, but I'm too scared to cut into my extensions. I've only done it like at the front, but I would love to have like more layers and really get like the big hair. But yeah, no, just to right away piggyback off of that, you know, social media, where do I even start? Like I literally was so ready to just quit, but I think because I had so many of you message me like kind of telling me how I've helped you and like what my content does for you, it put me back in the realization of like, okay, I actually like have like somewhat of a purpose here, and like I've been doing good with this, even though sometimes for me it feels so superficial, and like I just don't want to be in it anymore for like the prettiness or like the, you know, like I feel like I was always very much like obsessed with how I looked and how aesthetic everything was and how perfect everything seemed, and like I knew deep down that's not like how I was feeling and how my life was. So it's like I cannot go back to making content like that, pretending to be something I'm not, or not even my personality, but more so like looking like I've got it all together. Even though I feel like I did mention many times like, y'all, I'm also still figuring shit out. Like I really don't got it all the way. I think I do, but everything kind of seemed that way, and I don't even want anything to seem that way anymore because I just like don't want that pressure or that, just that, I don't know, like I don't even want to feel like I'm trying to portray something I'm not. Like I'm just showing you the real me, the real deal, and I'm only showing you what I'm comfortable showing you and sharing. Like I feel like even though I love venting to y'all and like letting you in on my tea, I think sometimes it's also good to just keep certain things private and think about it a little bit longer before like putting it out on the internet. Not to say that I regret putting anything out, but just for like my future, like I think I want to keep certain things more private, or like, you know, I don't know, maybe just not share it right away. For me, it's like I've done this for how many years now? I think I'm on to like 7 years or something. But I never really got involved in the actual like influencer like lifestyle, or like I've had some like friends or like girls that I've met that through like social media, but I never was like at every event. I was never like with all these groups and like making content with people and like in that lifestyle. Like I was always still kind of just like living my own life, and like my friends like don't work in the same industry, and like, you know, I just was like chilling at home doing my own thing. So I never really felt like I belonged or like fit in with that crowd. Even when I went to LA, when I went to Coachella, like on my own I had a great time, but even then I felt like I didn't really fit into the group of girls there. Like I only had like certain people that I kind of felt like I connected with, but I still kind of felt like an outcast, which is like weird because I should be feeling like on top of the world, because what the fuck, like this brand is like sponsoring me to go to Coachella. I'm with like my management and I'm like in LA, and like this is amazing and this is what I like dreamt of when I was like a teenager. But it was still kind of like surviving out there, like surviving. It was still kind of surviving out there, like, you know, making sure that I felt comfortable and like, I don't know. But I also just like realized from the trip, like the lifestyle is not for me. Like as much as I would love to go to Coachella again, like I wouldn't like decline that, but like the whole stereotypical lifestyle of an influencer, it's just not how I want to live my life. What makes me happy is when I've like created something that I'm proud of, and then I get the support from you guys, or I like find out how something that I've said that maybe to me didn't seem like anything big, how it like helped you or changed you or whatever it is. And I still love inspiring people, and I feel like I need to like make use of whatever natural gift that I have, but I just don't want it to be in a way of like you're like obsessing over yourself. Like I don't want to sit here every day taking pictures of myself, like trying to look cute all the time, trying to like, you know, just focusing on my looks constantly. Like it is so draining, y'all. And that's why I like started getting into lashes and nails, because I wanted to start doing something alongside my content. But I also realized it was really hard to like start that up while still being super consistent online and like maintaining my mental health and my friendships and everything else in life. And I've just learned so fucking much just in the past year. Like it's been a wild ride, but I do genuinely feel ready to like get back on camera. Like the fact that I'm able to like talk about this and open up on camera, like I wasn't able to do that months ago. So, you know, it just feels good. It feels right. Okay, my hair is done. It looks good. I feel so good when my hair is like long like this and I got my little bangs like that. I just feel like I'm in my ultimate form. Where's my V? Where's my V? Let me find it. Okay. You can turn this off. Ooh, I feel like it's going smooth so far. I was kind of nervous to start some, well, not nervous. I was just kind of doubting myself. Like, can I still do this? Like, do I have it in me? But it's going quite natural, and it's okay. Let's see how to do makeup. Primer. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna answer is how big or far are you taking the lash/nail tech business? So I love doing lashes. I love doing nails. I still have so much to learn, and I want to continue growing and like perfecting my skills, and also growing within the beauty industry. Like I want to move on to brows eventually as well, but I first want to work on perfecting my current skills and techniques. And I would honestly love to do it full time, like 5 days a week. Count me in. That's kind of where I'm aiming for right now. And with all the time that I still have, because I'm not fully booked yet, like that's what we're working towards, right? But with the time that I have on the side, I'm doing other things. Like I have different streams of income, and then I'm picking back up my content, which I'm obviously gonna need some time for as well. But I would love for that to just be my full-time job, like 5 days a week, be booked, and like do that, because I just love it. I love it so much. And looking back at like me as a child, this was always kind of something that like I wanted to do, and like me as a teen, but like at the time there was just not really like the opportunity for me financially, as well as, yeah, like I mean there was a lot of different reasons that I couldn't pursue like a beauty, like a career in beauty. And then obviously content like came onto my path, and I basically did that for like years, like kind of thinking that that was like, you know, this is gonna be my career, like this is what I see myself doing in my 20s. But then realizing that I love doing it, but like maybe not full time. Like maybe it is kind of nice to have like something else on the side. I don't know if this looks good, but we're just gonna go for it. I want to keep my base like really light because I haven't really worn much makeup, so it's just gonna be kind of like, I'm more prone to like rubbing my face or rubbing my eyes, so I don't want there to be too much on there so that it won't look crazy or anything. I think I'll do one more layer of the foundation with a brush. But yeah, if you are in the Rotterdam area, or you know anyone that wants to get their lashes done or their nails done, you know, book with me. Come check me out, see how you like it, and maybe you can be one of my clients. I hope it doesn't look weird, but I'm trying to avoid my stitches. Next one. How soon can we be expecting new music from you? So I hope I don't disappoint too many people by saying this, but I'm not gonna say never, but like I don't really see it happening right now. Like I tried that out for a little bit and realized how much anxiety it gave me, and then it wasn't really fun for me anymore. So I just don't know if that's for me. I'm gonna try this bronzer and I hope it looks good. I don't really feel inspired to make anything right now. I was kind of also writing because I was like getting over a heartbreak, so that's like, it was like my hyperfixation at the moment. I still love singing, obviously, and I just haven't really written anything in a while. And probably also like I'm not as confident, I think, in my music and like my singing as in like other things that I'm doing. So like I think that also made me kind of move to something else, because I just didn't feel in my, like I didn't feel like my best self, if that makes sense. And like I just don't really even think that life is for me anyway. Like too much attention as well, I don't like it. Whenever someone like tells me like, oh my god, I love your song, I'm like, you listen to it? Oh my god. And like, well, thank you. I was miserable. I was just going through it and I like needed an outlet, and that just in that moment, oh, this is very light. Yeah, I need like new makeup, like comment recommendations or something, but I need like new makeup. I need like I need to look into techniques. I probably need like new brushes. I don't know, I feel like I'm like, because makeup trends and beauty, it all evolves so quickly, and like I used to be like very much like involved and like keeping up, but I haven't. So now like I don't really know. I just do what I know to do, and like, but you know, I want to like get into some cute little makeup trends again, because I think that's fun. And I know I just talked about overconsumption, but obviously with makeup, like it starts to expire, and like I'm sure some of my shit is expired by now. Like, and like color wise and like what's it called, formula wise, like I definitely think we could probably like step up certain products in my routine. I just want to get good like holy grail products, because that's what I like, and then we can play around with some cute little trends. Any new tattoos since my last video? No. Y'all, the last time I got a tattoo was back in 2022. I haven't gotten any new tattoos since, not because I don't want to, but just because I've had like other priorities, and like obviously getting tattoos is very expensive, and like when I was getting them, I had a lot of like extra money to just like spend, and I was like, let me get tatted. And now I'm like, okay, we're adulting, you know, like I'm not just gonna like continue to spend all my extra cash on tattoos, but I definitely want to like get tatted again. Probably after the summer, I think that's when I'll like get back into it, because I don't really want them like healing in the summer. But yeah, no, I have nothing new. I have a bunch of ideas, which obviously I'm not going to share. Y'all know I love to gatekeep until I get it done. But yeah, like I want my sleeves finished, but then I also want to start on my back. I want to do my legs so bad. Both my back and legs are probably gonna hurt like shit, but I want to be fully tatted. I do, yep. Okay, these were a few questions. Did you move into a smaller space now? So I'm still living in the apartment that I lived in with my mom. So I think it was like 9 months ago now, I moved in with my mom into the apartment that I was renting for her, and so we were living there together. And my mom actually was able to find her own apartment. Like it all happened super fast, and it was like not planned at all, but then she ended up moving like a little over a month ago into her own place, and so now I'm still living here, and I just get to sleep in the bigger bedroom now, because I was sleeping in the small one and I had like a small bed and everything. I don't have it completely finished yet because I've been working on my studio, which is one of the questions in here as well. I don't know, like I don't even have a couch now, because I sold my couch when I moved back in with my mom, because there was like no space to put it, and I was like, it's so fucking big. I probably will want a different couch once I like live on my own again, so I'm just gonna sell it. And so I just kept like certain furniture pieces that I wanted to keep, but for now it's fine. I just need to like, again, I think all of this is gonna happen after summer, because this summer I just want to be fucking grinding on my beauty tech ass, like getting, you know, clients in and like just fucking building my clientele and getting my shit booked. But I do have some like fun DIY projects Like I have these like lamps that were my mom's and they're like rose gold and like ugly, but I want to paint them. And like I think it's gonna be cute. And then also this like cabinet that was my mom's. I want to like give it all makeovers because I kind of love doing that. So I'll probably do that in like my free time this summer and vlog it as well because that's always fun. I'll put the products that I'm using down below if I don't forget, but like honestly y'all are the one that should be recommending me shit because all of this is just like pretty boring old stuff. Just making sure to powder off, but I'm gonna bring my glow back. Don't worry, child. If you quit social media, what was going to be your source of income? So that, you know, lashing and doing nails was what I was like focusing on when I had those thoughts of quitting. So that was basically just what I was like aiming for, like for that to be my main income. But I do still want to do both. Like because I still feel inspired to create and I don't want to suppress that. So I'm not gonna like just because I have the thought of quitting, I'm not gonna like be like, okay, now that I said it, I have to. Like, no, you're allowed to change your mind. So I never used this brush for bronzer, but I wanted to give it a try. I feel it always feels kind of weird when I put makeup on now because I'm kind of used to my face like not having makeup on, and I kind of like it better sometimes, which is good. It's actually very healthy. And I think because I like kind of got off socials, that helped because I wasn't taking selfies every day, like nitpicking every part of my face. What happened to your studio/office? So I still have a studio space. You'll see that in the next vlog. And I'll be like sharing more of it as well in like the upcoming months. But yeah, I still have a space. I did move into a different space this year. It's a bit smaller and just like more catered to what I need right now. How was living with your mom again? Living with my mom, I mean, I could live with my mom forever. If we ever had to move back in together, we totally could. It was such a great time and I love spending time with her, and we still talk to each other and spend time with each other like every day. My mom and I just have a really special bond and there's just nothing like it, truly. So oh, this one is out. Guess I need a new brow pencil. Let me know. No, like I said, my mom and I just have such a special bond. Like any time that I get to spend with her, I will cherish, especially as she's getting older. So it was actually really nice to be living with her again. Obviously, it feels great to be living alone again as well because, you know, I'm an adult and it is just nice to have your own space. Yeah, no, it was honestly a really great experience. And I mean, I would recommend to anyone, like, don't feel pressure to like that you can't move back in with your parents if you've already moved out, unless obviously everyone has different relationship with their parents. But for me personally, that wasn't going to be an issue. And I don't think it really matters what age you are. Like whatever happens, if you know you need to move back in for a little bit, that's okay, as long as you like find your way back out again. Okay, my battery died and my camera is overheating, so I hope, I think this was the angle. Was it this? I don't know. Let's do a bit more contouring on this beak, y'all. I want to spray my face with this, but I don't want to get it on my hair. This Dal Balm spray, it's the best. It makes your hair oily if it gets on there, so I need to like, I'm gonna do this. Where's my fan? This is just the product that melts everything together. The way I like powdered my whole face, and look at this shit. Like, sorry? Are you kidding me? Babes, don't play with me. See, now I feel better about my base because I hate when my base is matte. Like, ew, who wants a matte base? So sorry, but not me. Let's carefully eye my lips because these stitches are kind of a little bit tight. We're just doing mascara vibes. Try to get them in a nice position. Has the relocation benefited your mental health? Well, I kind of talked about that, like the whole like living with my mom again. And then has the break given more direction and clarity on what you want to do with YouTube specifically? Again, I kind of briefly mentioned that as well. I just feel inspired again, but I'm mentioning it in my vlogs as well. Like, I'm not planning out the content that I'm making right now. Like, I'm kind of just organically making my content because that's how I started, and truly that's when I had the most fun. Not like digging into what's trendy, what video do I make to go viral. Like, I don't really even care. Like, of course, if there's a trend that I like, I'll like participate if I want to, but I just want to make videos that feel authentic to who I am right now, regardless of like who I was 3 years ago and like what I was posting back then. Like, I don't really see myself doing like the morning routines and stuff anymore, even though that was like my shit. It's just like, I don't think, I'm not gonna say never, but I feel like it's just not really comes to me naturally anymore. Like, I gotta focus. Sorry, getting some mascara on my lid. Oh my god, it's so clumpy on this side. Yeah, this side looks way better, but whatever. Oh, I'm getting kind of hot right now. Shit. Oh yeah, someone asked, what's your backstory? I'm aware you're American but live in Europe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm not American. I know the accent is very deceiving. No, I am a Dutchie. I'm from the Netherlands. I was born and raised here. I'm also half Nigerian from my dad's side, and at a young age I started watching like American TV shows and like movies, and like I feel like I kind of picked up on the accent because of that. And then I also got a computer, like a laptop, quite early on. I was like 9 or 10. So at that point I was already on social media, and I was like a huge Justin Bieber fan, so I was communicating a lot in English. And also I think because of like watching him, I was like learning English as well, and I was reading like fan fiction, like books. Yeah, I was like books. I was reading it all in English, and that's kind of like how I feel like I developed it. And whenever I was in school, I never really had to like study for a test, an English test, because I kind of like was already a step ahead of everyone, which was always great. And yeah, sometimes it feels like it's my first language, like even though it's not. There are times when I'm like, I don't even know how to say something in Dutch, but I'll like know how to say it in English. And that's my backstory, girly. Charlotte Tilbury had gifted me all these lipsticks, and I don't know if there's a color in there that I want to wear right now. They also gave me some lip liners, but they're all kind of red. I mean, I can give this one a try, maybe. It's a little bit red for me, but like I always stick to the same thing because I'm like scared it's gonna look bad. But I'm not a red lip girly for sure. This is Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in 90s Pink. These red ones are all red. I want this with a brown lip liner. Like, this looks weird. Let me get my MAC cork out because this is my ride or die. My screen is getting dark because my camera's overheating. I feel like the lighting looks weird around my mouth. Like, it's definitely my lip filler migrating. I need to like get it dissolved and get it redone, but I like haven't got my lips done in 2 years now. I just haven't found the time to go in yet, and I don't know when I'll be ready to like face myself like that, because I feel like it would be kind of a shock to like get it dissolved. But I also like having big lips. Like, I don't want to necessarily go back to like no filler. Now we're gonna add some gloss, because of course I need some gloss. I think I'm just gonna add a clear, just gonna use Fenty Heat, but like the glass slipper one, because I don't want to change the color. See, a gloss changes everything. I love a fucking gloss, y'all. Okay, let me let my camera cool off so I can actually see myself. All right, I think that is it for this get ready with me. I finished my makeup and my hair. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure about my outfit yet. I'm just wearing this top with some black pants, but the weather isn't too great today, so I don't feel inspired to like put together a look. But yeah, that was it. Thank you for making it through this video if you watched it all the way through. And it's kind of like my I'm back type of announcement, even though I already posted a vlog. I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys are happy as well. And yeah, expect a new video. I'm probably just gonna stick to one video a week for now, but just expect new videos to come, and stay tuned for more vlogs. Let me know if there's like certain beauty videos that you think would be fun to watch, because I don't really know what's hot right now. I don't know what y'all want to see, but I do feel inspired to like play around with makeup again. And yeah, also product recommendations, anything, leave it in the comments. The comments is here for y'all to chat and talk to me, and I go through them. Also, thank you so much for the love on my vlog, like all the comments. I don't feel like I've gotten that many comments in a long time. Like, I was shocked to see how many comments I got. Again, thank you for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.